HVAC program at Chattahoochee Valley Community College consists of heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. We have over 32 heating, ventilation, air conditioning companies in just this area. So we have a large demand for our students to go for. One of the benefits of our college is our close proximity to Fort Benning. We service a lot of military personnel. They can come to college. And we're in the middle of three of the largest high schools in Alabama. The students that graduate from our program can go to work before they ever graduate from the program. Miss Madeline Powell will be our first female graduate in the air conditioning program. And she's done well and she's almost finished, so we expect to get her a job soon.
It feels good to be the first one. I would like to see women come down here and get into this industry. Well, my AC system was acting up when we got back from Stewart, and so I called a couple of different places and they came over, and one told me that it was my evaporator, one told me that it was my coil, and he changed the coil, the evaporator coil in my system, and then one said that we had a leak somewhere, but they didn't know where the leak was. And so we kept calling them back out to, like every week or so we was calling them back out like it's still not working, it's still not working. So he said he would have to do a leak test. And I was like, well, how much is that? He said, oh, well, that's going to be about $200. And I was like, and so this is going to solve the problem, right? And he was like, well, I'm not sure, but it'll tell us whether it's leaking or not. So he did the test. He said he had to do a more intensive leak.
Right.
And I said to my husband, I said, they done been out here 5 times and he has not told us anything, but we've paid him $200 to $300 every time. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna take HVAC and I'm gonna work on my own air conditioner, or if somebody comes in here, at least I'm gonna know what they're talking about in the jargon. I'm not gonna sit here and let these people continue to rip us off. I just think this school is great, and anyone that's wanting a good experience or a good education, start here. Now, you don't have to end here, but you start here, because it's a good start. I definitely want to work hands-on with a company before I would go out and touch anyone else's unit, because, what you're learning here, the book work, that's really good, but that's not all it is. There's a lot of hands-on stuff, and if you're not doing the hands-on, you're not going to really get the full course. And Mr. Bird he's a great instructor. He does some hands-on with us. We put in these units, and he gets us as much education that he's been through as he can. But in order to do the job and do it well, you're going to have to go hands-on. Women, we tend to think, okay, well, this is a man's world, but it's not a man's world. It's a woman's world too.